Hey girl, you got any rice patties?
No.
What? Yes you do! Setsuna is a lot! Anyways guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Fates. In the previous episode, Ryoma joined the party and sort of saved our butts, and yeah. It feels good to have the Prince of Hoshido with us again. Also, he's a sword master, which is kind of a good class to be. He's a level 4 promoted unit. Yeah, Ryoma is awesome, and he is now on our side. In fact, all the royalty is now together. As long as nobody dies from this point onward, oh my gosh, this game is going to be so easy. But before we begin, I'm gonna go cook some food. Where did I put the kitchen? The kitchen was, okay, I guess we're not cooking food anyways. Let's get started on chapter 14, Light Scatters, as we team up with Ryoma and Scarlet to take down the Norians. Ooh.
Stand together.
Welcome to the Shive Underground. This is where the resistance meets. We should be safe here for the time being.
Yes.
Thank you, Ryoma. I think I speak for everyone when I say this. We're so glad to have you back in command. I missed you so much. I knew you'd be fine, but I'm so glad to have you back. Now that we're all reunited, nothing can stop us.
Thank you.
Everyone. It's great to see you all again, and I must apologize for making you all worry so much. To think of all you've overcome to track me down. I've never been prouder to be your older brother.
We've got this.
So what's next? Now that we're all back together, it seems like anything is possible.
Hey!
I like the sound of that. So, you all must be Ryoma's siblings, right?
Yes.
It seems introductions are in order. These are my younger brothers, Korin and Takumi, and my sisters, Hinoka, Azura, and Sakura. Everyone, this is Scarlet. Wait, those names are awfully familiar. Are you named after the Hoshidan royal family?
That's right.
You could say that. We are the Hoshidan royal family.
What?
Please forgive me, Your Highness! I had no idea you were the Ryoma! Please, Scarlet. You may simply call me Lord Ryoma. I apologize for not revealing my true identity earlier, but it was necessary. I wanted to get a true feel for your group, without my royalty muddying the waters. You needn't have worried. We have a common enemy, and many of us have strong ties to Hoshido. My own grandfather was one of the king's servants many years ago.
What?
Is that so?
Yeah.
I always wanted to be a knight because of him. In fact, if it wouldn't be out of place, I'd really like to join your party. You've seen what I can do in battle. What do you say?
Thank you.
I say we'd be lucky to have you. Welcome aboard.
Not a problem.
Thank you so much, Lord Ryoma.
All right.
Ryoma, can you tell us more about the Resistance?
Yes.
The group here in Shive is one of the most well-organized. In the early stages of battle, I learned of this group and decided to investigate. I made my way to this region and joined the Resistance under false pretenses. Of course, you must realize that there are underground anti-Hoshido groups as well. That's why it is important for us to have a presence in regions controlled by Nor, in case the conflict spreads. I can't believe I didn't recognize him. Oh well, I'm just glad we're on the same side. All of us in the Shive Resistance simply wish to be free of Nor's oppressive rule.
Understood.
Yes, it's important to remember that we're not just fighting for Hoshido. Garen's mania for conquest must not be allowed to claim one nation more.
What?
What was that? I thought this was a safe house. It is. Nobody outside the Resistance knows about this place. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? What was that blast?
Reporting.
Milady, we're surrounded by Norian troops. Our men have engaged the enemy, but we're severely outnumbered. No. How did they know that we were here? We may still have a traitor among us.
It can't be.
What are you suggesting? You saw what happened to Zola?
Unbelievable.
I don't know, Korin. How else could this happen?
No.
I refuse to believe.
Listen.
No matter. We must evacuate immediately. There's a secret path nearby. Come on, everyone. What then? That path leads right to Nor's doorstep.
That's right.
Indeed. And that is exactly where I intend to go. Are you serious? We're not ready for that kind of mission.
But
Running from the enemy won't bring this war to an end. We need to confront King Garen directly. And I believe that a swift counterattack would be the last thing he expects now. What do you think, Korin?
let's go.
I think you're right. Moving forward quickly with a small force could actually work. I don't know.
Hey.
Scarlet, if you're not on board with this plan, please don't feel obligated to join. I understand it may be hard to leave your troops here to fend for themselves. No, I'll go with you. The resistance here is strong. We may be outnumbered, but we'll win the day. I can see the conviction in your eyes. Let's do this.
Here we go.
Excellent. Now that we're in agreement, we should get moving. The sooner we make our move, the greater our advantage. So this path leads all the way to Nor. Are you sure we'll be safe? We should be. Then again, I thought our safe house was actually safe. We built this path for this exact purpose. But I had no idea we'd use it this soon.
So sorry.
Our arrival has certainly set things in motion.
Not a problem.
It's alright. Maybe it's just the spark we need to finally make a move. So please, wipe that sad look off your face. We're gonna kick some butt. Whoa! Thanks. I guess I needed that. If we're going to invade Nor all by ourselves, I better be confident. We're close, everyone. Time to get serious. Well, that's a formidable wall. There's no shortage of troops. Everyone, please listen up. Once we cross the border, there's no turning back. If anyone wants to retreat, now's your chance. You will not be judged.
No need to worry.
I'll follow you to the end of the world, Korin. You have my support.
I'm coming with you.
And leave you here to take on these jerks all by yourself? Forget it. I'll bend my bow to your will, Korin.
I'll help too.
I want to think of staying behind after all you've done for us. I'm pleased to see you're taking on the role of a leader, Korin. You're becoming worthy of the sword that has chosen you. Naturally, I will not be turning back.
Truly.
You know this already, but you may have my support as well, Korin.
Everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Your support means the world to me. Now, let's head into Nor and show King Garen we mean business. And so begins the battle against this gigantic Norian army. I love this chapter so much. Ryoma's debut is in such a cool way. We have to take down all of these units, and I know what you're saying, John, that's not a lot of units. It's like, I don't know, saying 16? Don't worry, there's more on the way, and leading them is Danella. Yeah, she's gonna be pretty tough to take down, but that is why we have some awesome characters on our team. And oh boy, we are going to need them because there are a lot of promoted units, but that's why we brought our own. We got Scarlet and Ryoma on our team. And since they're pretty darn strong, we should have an easy time in this battle. However, this is the point in which the game will start flinging promoted units at you, so you need to be careful. Be careful of these paladins, especially because they have 8 movement here out in the fields. But now that we've done and described the battlefields, let's actually start. And holy crud, guys, this is where things are gonna get a tiny bit tricky, but I'm going to try and feed Korin as much EXP as I can. And first things first, I really hope this first attack connects, because Scarlet does not have the greatest hit in the world, but her damage is crazy. I just want to knock down this first bowman. If she could do that, we should be fine. Awesome. Not a crit, but I'll take it. And if you're new to Fire Emblem, you may notice that, wow, Scarlet randomly just has a lot more crit than most characters. That is because the killer axe and killer weapons in general have a crazy crit chance. It's kind of their gimmick, but moving on to that, yeah, Ryoma's basically a one-man army. It is true we have Kagero with him, but he's pretty strong. He has a buff. His personal skill, Bushido, as long as he's with someone at a lower level, oh gosh, he does some damage. Plus 10 crit. That is a fantastic personal skill. But yeah, for the first turn, we're not really going to do too much. There's no real reason to overextend all that much. I'm just going to kind of take it slow because it is very easy to get swarmed in this chapter if you're not careful. Most notably by paladins, and I don't want that, and please do not hit me with this arrow. That'd be relatively annoying. The only problem with Corrin right now is he does not have the best HP, but that's kind of to be expected, or can't be the most overpowered character ever. Robin. Anyways, Ryoma, he has a sword that can attack from range, kind of like the Levin sword. Robin. Anyway, yeah, it's actually in the game, by the way, but yeah, you die if you take on Ryoma. Holy crud, that was sick.
Not bad.
Yeah, I may be a part of the Ryoma fan club, but yeah, he wins. That's what Ryoma does. Anything that fights Ryoma in this chapter is pretty much dead. And me, I know you're a paladin and all, man, but Scarlet, you wanna fight Scarlet? Well, you're gonna have pretty much the worst time ever, kiddo. All right. As long as both these hit, or at least one of these attacks is a crit, the paladin's as good as dead, man. The only people that can really handle Ryoma or Scarlet, oh man, come on, are promoted units like the paladins. However, paladins, they're really great at moving around the map and being all around good, but they don't really excel at anything. They're kind of like I don't know, red mages in that sense, but the best option here is to go for 2 rat spirits. Hopefully it both connect. It'd be a giant pain in the butt if they did not, but just to minimize damage, we're going to attack from far away. Knights are super weak to magic, as everybody already knows. And I'm sorry if I keep using Orochi so much, but she's pretty much our only magic caster, so there's not a whole lot I can do about it, guys. Sorry about that. And come to think of it, why? Yeah, let's just keep attacking from range. There's no reason not to, dude. Takumi's just here to deal tons of damage, and yeah, he kind of has a 100% hit rate. God, I don't think Takumi's missed an arrow yet that actually mattered in this LP. I hope I didn't just jinx myself, but let's keep that going. I'm just gonna barrel Ryoma right in here. He can take down everything on this side of the map. There's no reason not to. Let's see. That won't be a one-hit KO, but I can just get Azura to come in here, dance, and then get Corrin to go again, just to make sure that he just gets KO'd in one cycle. That's really all I prioritize in Fire Emblem. I just don't want my enemy to ever get a chance to attack. That way you minimize damage you take and minimize the damage and movement and healing, especially. Gosh, basically just kill your opponent. That's what Fire Emblem's all about. Do we have any units in the danger zone? Not really. The worst is Orochi, but that's not so bad, really. So slowly but surely, we will be advancing over. And come on.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, let's go for the giant red lobster guy. Great idea. And oh crud, if this hits, we're not gonna be. That's a lot of damage. And unfortunately, the rat did not do too much. That's okay though. But yeah, there are a lot of reinforcements in this yeah, this castle's full of fighters. And also promoted generals. Do not mess with these guys. They are tough, but we do have a way to get around them. And that is Corrin's Armor Slayer. A fantastic option for fighting them. Let's see. I hate to say it, but Corrin seems like the best option here. Except for the fact we cannot do enough damage. Oh, but I kill for a beast killer right now. Bummer. Alright. Actually, no. Takumi's got that so easy. Get in there, dude. Actually, come to think of it, so it's Scarlet. But hey, Takumi is not promoted yet, so I'll give him the EXP. But yeah, I keep talking about promoting. What I'm trying to do in this episode is get Corrin to level 20, so that we can actually show what reclassing does in the next episode. Will that happen? I'm not sure. Not the best level. It's alright. Is there anything else for Scarlet to do on this side, though? She could easily take down all those guys, but I prefer she got the jump on the Outlaw. Just, I want to minimize the chances of getting attacked like that. And let's see, we're doing good on HP. Azura has not danced this turn, so I'm going to move right here. And now is the difficult part. There's like a mini-boss blocking the rest of the battlefield, and that is Benny and his cohort in crime, Scarlet, who I gotta say, seems kind of out of place on the battlefield. But yeah, Benny, don't take him on with any mounted units, because he will just completely destroy them with his Beast Killer. But since we have the Armor Slayer, we should be fine. Let's just move a road. We pretty much just need everybody here for this fight as support. It's pretty obvious Ryoma could just knock down everybody in this battle, but we don't really necessarily want that. We want our lower level units to also get EXP, just to make grinding go by a little bit faster. And god damn, he just tears through units like butter, dude. I get he has a sword, but it's seriously a butter knife for toast, if you call the units toast. I don't know what I'm saying. We got a Wakizashi. I can't believe I just said that on the first try. Cool beans, man. I don't know what that does, but hey, we'll check it out later. Maybe it's a really good sword. Well, you kind of just killed yourself, didn't you? We could show off lunge. Why the heck not? So lunge is an interesting skill. Basically, after you attack, you go a space forward where the unit was that you attacked. I dig it. Just like that. It's kind of cool. Pretty situational, but hey, it's nice to have it. All right. So here's our strat coming in here. We do have the Armor Slayer, but we may take 12 damage. Our guard gauge is not built up at all, so if we get hit, we may have trouble. However, I think we can probably beat him here. Hopefully. He does have the support of Scarlet, but we should be fine, and nothing personal. I'll make it quick. That is an interesting weapon you have there, sir. Not gonna lie, never was a fan of the new Beast Killer, but yeah, you're dead. Sucked to be on guard duty today, huh? I did my best. That's all I can say. Sorry, bro, nothing personal. It's just, yeah, we kind of need to get in there and get to Nor, and you're kind of blocking us. And god dang it, Corin, that was supposed to be a good whatever. All right, we'll get a Beast Killer of our own. Now is when I want Azura to dance. Now, luckily for us, we did build up the guard stance enough, so this next attack will be completely blocked. And Scarlet, you need to be careful for. She has a very annoying skill, Gamble. She has 10% crit. Not nice. However, since we have a sword, we should be okay here. Let's see, what would make her hit ratio go down the most? It's looking like the Yato. I'm gonna go with that. Just don't ever want a chance of any like counterattack at all. I have better things to do. Why'd you have to invade today? Sorry, but you're getting the Dragon Fang. Dang, that is overkill incarnate. We didn't even need that attack. It legitimately did not matter at all, but I'll take it. Now you're starting to see why I built Corin to be a skill-based character. I like the animation a lot, and you're such a pain. Sorry, I'm just kind of, you know, saving the world and crap in our kingdoms and preventing war, and holy credit. Sakura is way back here. Let's heal up and try and get Corin high HP. So now comes the second phase of the battle now that Scarlet has been defeated. We need to use these 3 Dragon Veins to weaken all of these promoted units inside the castle. Most notably, this was actually not that bad. Mostly the generals. Now it is true that they are still really weak to magic, but I'm still going to go with the Armor Slayer for this battle. I just realized I did not move Ryoma. Did I? It doesn't really matter. He has so much movement speed right now. You die. There's no way around it. Why'd you even bother, dude? Seriously. Okay, Corin really needs heals. I think I'm just gonna let Takumi take this guy down for right now. It'd probably be a smarter idea to get us into the actual castle and then use the Dragon Veins to... Well, you'll see what the Dragon Veins do. It's pretty like, alright, Birthright, we get it, you're easy mode, but seriously, it's just like, okay, there goes all the challenge here, but I guess we'll show it off with Corin. Why the heck not? Trigger a landslide somehow and damage all enemies. Yeah, you can do this 3 times, and look how much damage this does. It's honestly just ridiculous. If you want a lot of EXP, simply just come in here and beat all the units now that they all have like 1 HP once we're done here. It's kind of broken, I'm not gonna lie, but hey, whatever. I'll take every advantage I can get. This is Fire Emblem at the end of the day, but it would be a good idea to try and get in here, but I'm really afraid of these axed units, so I'm gonna let Corn lead, then Ryoma, and then if there's still Dragon Vein we have not touched, we're gonna get Corn to get that, and I might as well move Scarlet up. Why the heck not? Everyone so far is doing fantastic. We're doing a good job, but you know what? It needs more Dragon Vein. Why the heck not, dude? Honestly, I like you know, using the tools a game gives you to beat it, but this seems a tad overkill. Like, come on, really? Actually, it would be a good idea to use this because basically there is no fear except for the bowman. However, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna... Actually, no, I can't do that because I can put Ryoma here. Azura can sing for him, and then move right on top of it. So, between Ryoma and Corn, nobody's surviving this next battle. Like, honestly, the only ones are the back row because those are promoted units. But seriously, they all have 1 HP. These next battles are a complete joke, except for the generals, but... I mean, I feel bad. I brought other units for this fight, but they are getting no screen time at all. But, I guess that's what happens when you're royalty. And dude, come on. It's over. And look at that guy's squad. Alright. I guess I never noticed that before, but, oh. That was actually a lot of damage. We're okay, though. We're hanging in there. Level 18. Not bad. Decent level. We got magic, even though I just don't really care for magic all that much. And despite this guy having 1 HP, not much we can do about it. We got our guard stance up, though. And bro, you,
Let's finish this.
yeah, you're dead. Sorry about that, bud. Sucks to suck. Too bad you can't use Dragon Veins. We need to heal Corn ASAP, but now that this outlaw has been defeated, we have a lot more range inside of this castle. I'm just gonna let Ryoma go ham, though. I don't want to use Ryoma against the boss. There's really no need for that at all. Because, well, I just kind of want Corn to get the EXP. And let's see. Okay, we can heal. Let's just use some more of that Sun Festival. Sing again. But the issue is, really... I don't want anyone getting close to these generals, not even Orochi. Because at this stage of the game, Orochi just has such little, like, HP and everything. It's just too risky. So I think I'm just going to head in there with Corn. Give it my best shot. Let's see what this general has to do. It's finally a challenge for Lord Ryoma. Not really. Yeah, you died.
We're done here.
Sucks to suck. That's all I've been saying for this episode, but seriously. Just giving you Ryoma at this early in the game, what were they thinking? Like, not the best strat. Intelligent systems. Will that be enough range to sing? I think it is. And we will get the luck bonus from Azura. This should be a dead Norian. Ah, man, 19 damage. These guys hurt, dude. Holy crap. I guess I want you to use Ryoma against them, but yeah. Generals, do not mess around with them at all. They have so much physical defense. If you do not have an Armor Slayer or similar effect on your weapons, good luck. Legitimately. Like, they are tough customers, and we're still not done. That Berserker. Alright, he has a Bolt Axe, which I'm not terrified of by any means, but at the same time, it's still a weapon that attacks from far away, so, it's just kind of a pain. If he hits it, he hits it. If he doesn't, whatever. Actually, no, he won't do any damage. We'll get rid of our guard gauge, but that's okay. Didn't really matter all that much, and okay. Well, I guess that's a sign. The Yato Blade telling us, yeah. We're not gonna surrender. Doing exactly 14 damage, and then the Dragon Fang. What is up with Corn lately? Holy crud, he's getting so many stings. This is later than Corn in the episode. I plan to use Scarlet a little bit more, but
This is my chance.
he's kind of hogging the show, and we're finally getting some points into speed. I dig it. Maybe one day we won't have to use Kaze as our support. Let's see. Just for safety's sake, I am gonna take down this general too. I know I literally just said, I'm just gonna let Ryoma do whatever. That was a bad idea. Now all we have to worry about is taking down the general. I believe this is a hero, which is a pretty tough class to go up against, but not when you're a sword master. Oh my gosh. Ryoma, he's in a league of his own. Alright. This general has 3 HP. It's pretty safe to assume we've won the battle. As long as our Yato does not miss. Danielle, or Danella, you lose! Why did you make a base around 3 dragon veins? I don't understand.
How sad for you to make it all the way here, only to be butchered by me.
Everything will be alright.
Are you sure you're the one doing the butchering? Because I'm the one with the dragon fang! Give her the bite. Yeah. And with that, we have won.
Impossible.
I think it's the exact opposite. Danny. I'm level 20. I don't have to pronounce crap. We did it, guys. The boss has been defeated. We're that much closer to King Garen. We made it. Did that really just happen?
Yes.
Corn, we won this battle. But remember, we're in Norian territory now. We've got a long way to go.
I know, but...
Can I just be happy for a minute? Of course. But time is of the essence. Garen will hear about this soon. It won't be long before more Norian troops are on our trail.
True.
He's right. We've got to find some place to rest. It'll be dark soon. There's cover in the forest nearby. What do you think, Ryoma?
Here we go.
I think that's a good idea. Let's move toward the forest. I've been studying maps of the area in preparations for this scenario. Follow me! I can't get any sleep. If I could shut off my brain for a few hours. What's that?
Azura?
I wonder what she's doing up at this hour. Hope everything's okay. It almost seemed like she was going to faint back in Nestra. Well, there's only one way to find out.
Ocean's great waves, destined to seek life beyond the shore, just out of reach. Yet the waters ever change, flowing like
There she is.
the
It
path
seems a bit cold for a swim. Goran! Azura! What are you doing out here? Couldn't sleep? Were you following me? I suppose I was. I just heard your voice and I want to ask you something. Yes? What is it?
Well...
It's about the song you were singing just now. I see. What can you tell me about it? It seems to have a different effect on everyone. For example, when you sang to Takumi, it seemed to break the spell he was under. But when you sang to the Norian soldiers, it was almost like they were in a trance. And Izana knew some of the words, even though he'd never heard it sung before. How is that possible?
That's,
I'm sorry, but I'd rather not talk about it.
Huh?
Really? Azura, it's me. You can tell me anything.
go on.
You should try and get some sleep. We're going to be up really early tomorrow.
Azura.
Please don't change the subject. You won't talk about the song, and I feel as though I've hardly known anything about you. Doesn't that make you lonely? You know that we're all friends. We're here for you.
I'm sorry.
Corn, it's not that simple.
Azura?
What's wrong? How can I help? No, Azura!
Don't look at me. Please.
No.
What's happening to you? I'm okay now. I'm sorry to have worried you.
No.
Please don't apologize. I'll get someone. Can Sakura help? I'm afraid not. What you've seen is the result of a curse.
Truly.
Like you, I carry special blood in my veins. But this comes at a price. I can sing for fun or even to help someone in battle, and I'll be okay. But when I sing that song, in combination with my pendant, I'm able to generate a special kind of power.
It can't be.
The power to exorcise demons?
Ah,
Something like that. But in exchange, every time I use the power, I suffer. It doesn't always happen right away, but it always happens.
What was that?
Why didn't you tell us before? You've been suffering needlessly this whole time?
no.
Suffering is temporary, and I always recover. But
Listen.
nothing. Each time I have sung that song, it was required. And it will be required again in the near future. We will eventually need the song's power to defeat King Garen. I see.
No need to worry.
Although it is excruciating, the pain always subsides. If my song can help us end the war, I'll sing it as many times as necessary.
Understood.
But you must promise that you won't ever put yourself in danger. I don't know how you can willingly inflict such suffering upon yourself.
Trust me.
I promise. If only everyone were as kind-hearted as you, we'd have no war at all. Corrin.
Azura.
Thank you.
My apologies.
I'm sorry for not telling you about this before, but I didn't want you to worry. Remember, you mustn't hesitate to have me use the song if it becomes necessary. And the truth comes out. Azura has some very unique powers at her disposal. And apparently, the song that she sings is instrumental in defeating King Garen. But at what cost? Ugh. Gotta say, those screams are pretty unpleasant, but that aside, we have won today's battle. And now we're inside the Norian borders. And in the next episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Fates, we get some units promoted to aid us in battle. So see you guys then. Bye.